Alrighty guys, we're back for some mono red aggro, and this is a Dominaria United standard brew. We're gonna go over the deck, then hop right into some ranked, but first things first, for anyone who may not know, I'm Red Cat and I play aggro decks and any decks with red in them as well, so I hope that sounds fun to you guys. Okay, yeah, rotation is here, and I am very excited to play with the new cards, so let's go over the deck. We got 4 Kumanos, naturally. We got 4 Phoenix Chick. This is a new one, a 1-drop 1/1 Flying Haste. Phoenix Chick can't block. Hopefully, that's not too much of a downside. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may pay 2 red mana. If you do, return Phoenix Chick from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking with a +1/+1 counter on it. I think this card looks freaking sweet. I think it's going to go into a lot of different aggro builds as well, so yeah, keep your eye on it, I guess. I'm sure a lot of people have their eye on Phoenix Chick because it looks pretty good, huh? We got 4 Play With Fires because actually all the instants in the deck is going to come in handy, but also we really don't know what we're going to have to remove in the new meta, so being able to hit the face rather than just like have a strangle in here instead, yeah, being able to hit the face early on is going to be very important. We have a single Shivan Devastator. Now, if you guys watched yesterday's video, I had 5 different red aggro decks, and you guys wanted to see Red Deck Wins version 2. This is a variant of that. I don't think Devastator was in the original, but I really wanted to include this because for X and a red, we have a 0/0 Flying Haste that enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. So you top deck this in the late game and you have 6 mana, you could have a 5/5 Flying with Haste, and that sounds really good actually. And then any other time, you never know, 3 mana, 2/2 Flying Haste, that could go a long way, huh? And then of course it counts as a modified creature too, which is going to be important for this deck, so yeah, one of them. We have 2 Antagonize because +4/+3 is actually just kind of ridiculous, and we have a particular card in here that this is going to be really nice to slap onto. 4 Bloodthirsty Adversaries, lots of instants to grab back with this if you pay that adversary cost down there, but also just a nice hasty 2/2 off of Kumano. I mean, we know how powerful that is. Got 4 Electrostatic Infantries, a 2 mana 1/2 trample. I was just freaking out about this card in yesterday's video because I think it's so cool. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Electrostatic Infantry. So hopefully this can help us outpace a Meat Hook Massacre and help us get like a counter on this every turn. Slapping an Antagonize on infantry looks insane because it has that trample, and of course it modifies itself with that ability too. So cards like Kami's Flare can help us get more damage to the opponent's face while keeping the lanes clear. Sounds good to me, 4 of them. We got 4 Lightning Strikes, a nice little reprint here. I'm sure everyone knows what Lightning Strike does, but just in case, this is a 2 mana instant. Lightning Strike deals 3 damage to any target, just an incredible instant. We have a single Twinferno in here. I really want to test this card out. 2 mana instant, choose one. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. So we might use that at some point, right? Copying a Play With Fire, ping the opponent's face twice, get a couple scries in. That could be good. Copy a Lightning Strike, 6 damage is no joke, so... But you could also choose this one too. Target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. Yeah, if the opponent lets something go through unblocked, you can give it double strike and just really like get that damage in. Or you can drop a double strike on the infantry and that trample just becomes super deadly, huh? So want to test this out. We got one of them. Speaking of testing things out with one-ofs, we got Squee in here too. A 3 mana 2/2 haste Goblin Noble. Whenever Squee, Dubious, Monarch attacks, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. That's tapped and attacking. Nice. You may cast Squee from your graveyard by paying 4 mana and exiling 4 other cards from your graveyard other than paying its mana cost. So, yeah, I think it's worth having one of these in here just because we can eventually bring this back, and we know as aggro decks go, if you let it go into the mid or late game, then it starts to lean towards the opponent pretty heavily because they end up removing everything and then they get a nice stocked hand and they just have an infinite amount of removal for everything else for the rest of the game. So I don't know, little things like this, being able to bring it back and have multiple attacking creatures, yeah, that seems pretty good, huh? On the very top end, of course, we got 4 Thundering Raijus. I am so glad that this card's seeing play because it's one of my favorite red cards, probably of all time, honestly. So 4 mana, 3/3 with haste, and being able to modify those other creatures while getting that extra damage through from your current modified creatures. Kumano can modify, Bloodthirsty can modify itself, Infantry can modify itself, Devastator can modify itself. Even the Phoenix Chick coming back from the grave modifies itself. So, like, yeah, there's a lot of modified creatures in here. Extra damage with Raiju. I almost went down to 3 of these to include a Jaya. So Jaya is just an honorable mention this time round, but the Monk with Prowess sounds pretty good, and Jaya just seems like a good top-end card just in case games go too long as well, like as a one-of in here, maybe. But I think the Thundering Raiju is just going to be way better as well. So, got 23 land total. No Den of the Bugbear because it's gone, guys. Den of the Bugbear is going to be one of my most missed cards from rotation, but we do have a Crucible, so hopefully the 23 land is enough, because sometimes you want to think of Bloodthirsty Adversary as a 5-drop, so. Okay, hopefully I didn't take too long to go over the list. Let's go ahead and hop into some ranked and see how it goes. We'll see how long it takes to get into the first match today. I mean, the set just released. I just got done cracking open the packs and getting the deck ready. That didn't take too long, did it? I didn't actually look at how many seconds, but it didn't take too long. I'm assuming a lot of people are cracking packs, maybe hopping into some drafts to start collecting the cards. So I'm assuming today it's going to take a little bit longer to find matches. This is a good hand. This is a terrific hand, actually. We have a lot of options, too. Too bad we didn't go first, honestly. Okay, we don't know what we're up against at all. Usually, when they play their first land, I like to take some guesses, but I have no idea. They're rocking the Bog, counts as a swamp and a mountain. Might just be using it as a budget option for lands, too. It could be like an Anvil deck. Okay, Weatherlight. This is probably an Anvil deck, right? Let's get that infantry down and hope it doesn't just die to a lightning strike right away. So Kumano flips next turn. We have just a terrific setup here, but it's just a little bit slow because we went second, but that happens, you know? Oh, guys, I forgot to mention this. Hey, by the time this video is published, I'll probably have channel memberships set up. So, well, hopefully, yeah, look out for that, I guess. And in the next video, for sure, I will know if the membership is set up or not. So, yeah, I mean, look for that. If you guys want to support the channel that way, then feel free to. I don't know. I'm new to this, guys. Okay, Unlucky Witness, they have a Swamp open. So the Swamp could be that new card, huh? The new removal. It's like Cut Down or something like that. So Antagonize is really good here. Let's go Phoenix Chick. It didn't stick. Let's swing in. Go to Blocking Step. So Unlucky Witness gets exiled because of Kumano. They end up blocking Kumano. Let's go for the Antagonize, and let's not get greedy and put it on the infantry. Let's put it on the Phoenix Chick. Yeah, because this, if that is a cut down or whatever it's called, I don't know what the new card's called, guys. Either way, this is now out of the range of that new removal. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's looking pretty good for us. Wait, did they miss a land drop? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was busy talking. Yeah, I guess they did, because They went first, right? So yeah, they missed a land drop last turn. That kind of sucks. Voltage Surge the Etching. Okay, we have a Lightning Strike. We have Adversary. I think we just go Guns A-Blazing here, guys. Guns A-Blazing. So we'll swing. Lightning Strike the face. Ton of damage going through. Down to 1. Kumano might just wrap this up for us if they end up like... Well, even a Meat Hook doesn't do it. Look at this infantry. 4-5 trample. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they missed a land drop though. That does suck. Yeah, Fable. Yeah, if they didn't miss that land drop, the Fable could have done a lot. Kami's Flare. Great draw there too. Wow. All right. Well, first victory of the day. Let's go right into the second game here. That's exactly what I expected the deck to do, or like a similar setup. Like that's a great showcase for our deck. Unfortunately, yeah, the opponent missed a third land, so it might have been a different game. The game might have been a little longer. Honestly though, we had a great setup. It was probably leaning towards us anyways, especially after that Kami's Flare draw too. Just extra damage and remove whatever they were rocking, so it's a good hand. I don't know if we start with Kumano. I guess a turn... I guess a 2-2 Flying Haste Phoenix Chick is better than nothing, and then if we top deck a 2-drop, that's better. So Swamp is open, let's see. We gotta be cautious about that new 1-drop, 1-mana removal. There it is Cut Down. I did say the right name. Yeah, that's terrifying. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna see so much of this card, aren't we? That's so bad. Right, so honestly, Kami's Flare, they could trade here. The exile happens. Kami's Flare is probably just better. Just kill it, you know? And keep our Kumano, even though we don't get that extra damage. Yeah, let's get it out of there. Keep our Kumano alive, because the trade was likely, I'd say, just because it looks like they're gonna want to slow us down as much as possible. Oh wow, Shakedown heavy. So they're probably not expecting the Antagonize. It's a decent trade for us. It's a 2-for-1. The problem is a 6-4 is really hard for red to get over until we get this Raiju down. Let's keep both of these open and then decide. That's pretty tough decision, because we can just take this 6 first of all. I'm probably gonna do that. Let's take the 6. They don't get to draw here. Oh, another Shakedown heavy. Woo. Okay, that's tough. We need to see that land. The Raiju. This is bad. This is pretty bad. I wanted to keep the Lightning Strike in hand. We could have hit face though. Opponent? Oh, that was the opponents, guys. I don't know why they left, honestly. I have no idea. 2 Shakedowns, no land for us, no 4th land for the Raiju. I think this was gonna be the opponents, honestly. I'll take the win though, thank you, opponent, I guess. I don't know. That was a tough decision though. Maybe they were just in a rush. I have no idea, honestly. I have no clue. Yeah, the double heavies, what worst comes to worst, we could have just let them untap it and draw a card, but a couple of them drawing 2 cards a turn just for the sake of them not swinging. Yeah, big creatures like that, it's gonna be hard to get over, and so as soon as we lost that Phoenix Chick, like we could have been flying in every turn, but it was instant removal from the opponent there. Okay, we go first here, that's good. Oh, near match? That would be fun. Yeah, it would be fun. Play with fire, we're going to keep open in case they play a card that's better than Phoenix Chick to hit. And if they don't, we could always hit face, because we can outpace them since we went first. I hope 23 land is enough, guys. They go for the play with fire on our Phoenix Chick, which happens to be much better since it actually had the counter on it from Kumano. Oh, Boros. Awesome. We're going to take the 1 here, and we're going to try to outpace them damage-wise. Yep, I should probably keep that, unfortunately. Probably just going to drop Adversary and not wait for that. Because yeah, this is going to be some Boros burn, I suppose. If they hit their 3rd, we pretty much know the 3 drops that they have. So like, Brutal Cathar is 1. Of course, the Cavalier is another. Rem, hey, let's go, dude. Oh, they didn't swing with it. They actually want to block here. So go Raiju's a yeah, Raiju. I was gonna say that's better than a combat trick with Antagonize. They block. Let's go with this. Yeah, Rem is pretty terrific actually, because any spell, so Antagonize gets around this whole ability where if a spell would deal damage to you, so like a Lightning Strike can't hit that until we Lightning Strike Rem first. Cavalier, nice. You gotta keep blockers back, but you can swing with the chick. And another land. Okay, now we don't need any land. If we swing with everything, we plug the counter onto. Oh, we could do that too. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Oh my goodness, that's so good. That's insane, dude. Let's go. GG opponent. We didn't have to play the Antagonize, so we didn't. Yeah, GG. Wow. That was cool, guys. I wasn't even thinking that the Phoenix Chick was in the grave. We're gonna have to get used to that card. Dude. Did it give me an option to put those in order too? Yeah, I think so. So you want to make sure that the Phoenix Chick hits the board before the Raiju does its damage as well. So we'll have to be vigilant about that. So far so good. The matches have been really fast. I think the deck is doing a thing. It's doing stuff and things. That's for sure. Oh man, okay. Ooh, opponent goes first here too. Yeah, I don't like this hand. Let's test it. Because you're gonna get hands like this for sure, where you just draw your instants and sorceries. So let's see. I'd say the deck is doing well enough here to just go ahead and try this out. Bearded Companion. That's not a great target. For our play with fire, because especially if this is the type of deck, I'm gonna hit face, see if we can see a creature. Yeah, I guess Phoenix Chick is fine. That's totally fine. Little Phoenix Chick, seeing it everywhere today. I love it, and the artwork's so good too. Oh my goodness! When I was going over the decks for yesterday's video, I was really I was freaking out about a lot of the other cards, but I didn't freak out enough about Phoenix Chick, did I? It's a really cool card. Like that artwork, like come on now guys. They're totally gonna add a little pet that's a Phoenix Chick, right? I can only imagine. They're probably gonna make it really expensive too, but a Touch of the Spirit Realm just to draw a card must be looking. Wait, did they miss a land drop too? Okay, so we got our third. Let's get the infantry down. A play with fire. The play with fire that we played earlier would have been better on after the infantry's out. That way we actually could play it and get that counter right away. But as far as headquarters, oh yeah, they were looking for mana. They're a 3-color deck, I suppose. Well, maybe. This has Forest, Plains, and Island as well. Okay, Circle of Confinement. So Raiju is actually insane with Phoenix Chick. Since Phoenix Chick has that flying, oh, that's so good. Oh, man. They're taking the damage, too. So Kami's Flare could come down. Like, we are... Like, the opponent is in the danger zone here. They really need something. That's a tapped land, so no Wandering Emperor this turn. This could be, like, Brutal Cathar. I apologize, guys. I hit my mic. I don't think it picks up anything, but just in case it picks that up, I want to say sorry. Yeah, I have multiple filters on, so technically it should deal with that. Okay, Commune with Spirits. So this is I guess Selesnya Enchantments? I don't know, honestly. I really don't. We keep all this open. We can swing. They probably block here. Let's see what they do. They do block. So we can... I guess we could have Kami's... Oh, yeah. Yeah, guys. Oh, we could have Kami's Flared before the block. And then antagonized our Raiju. Oh, we had lethal... I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully we don't lose now. Yeah, right? Because, yeah, right before they blocked, after the counter happened... Yeah, the counter happened before their block step. Kami's Flare their 1/1. 2 damage would have went to their face since we had a counter on Raiju. Antagonize on the Raiju. And then that would have done it. Well, let's see what if they find removal for the Raiju here. Another companion. Okay, so it looks like we'll still be able to get that through, but if they find a land, they might find something that I don't know about. Okay, so that could be like a Tamiyo Safekeeping, for example. Let's go here. Let's go here. And we still have a ton of damage here. So it doesn't look like a Tamiyo Safekeeping. But we'll play this as a land just in case. Swing in. Eat that counter. Go for the lightning strike to the face. Yeah, it's that. GG, guys. Yeah, I'm glad we were still able to get that victory after I missed that the first time. I got, like... I let them block. We shouldn't have let them block. That was the lesson there for sure. Getting some quests done. Very nice. How many matches have we played so far? We're only 23 minutes into the video, and I feel like we played like 5 matches already? How many matches, guys? I don't know. My deck tracker isn't updated yet, and usually right when there's an update, I don't even bother even opening the deck tracker because it usually just loads infinitely. Yeah, this is a fine hand. A pretty good one. We might just go right into infantry. Over the adversary next turn. Yeah, swamp. Well, I guess we'll go adversary because it gets over the cut down. Because it's a 6/6. Or, yeah, 6/6. Yeah, listen to me. 6 total. If this is a cut down, it's like power and toughness 5 total or something like that. Jadar, okay. Okay. We probably just want to kill the Jadar this turn. It sucks not getting like another creature down, but this is pretty good. And a ton of damage. Down to 9. Seeing a land off the top would be great because we could adversary and Phoenix Chick. All the hasty goodness is terrific. They're pretty far from being able to meat hook our board as of right now. Yeah, meat hook for 1 doesn't do it, but meat hook for 2 next turn. Now that could be a different story if we run down the adversary and the chick, so. Yeah, I think just land. Land off the top would be fine, but honestly, anything too. Like, another Kami's Flare could be good because they're probably thinking about playing some creatures here. Woo! Sacrifice a creature if you do. Each opponent discards a card. Oh? Opponent's out of here, dude. Opponent's out of here. Wait. What? That's the second time someone conceded in ranked so far. I know we're only in gold, so I guess it doesn't matter that much, but weird. Very weird. I would have liked to play that out to see more new cards, honestly, but that's okay, I guess. We'll hop right into the next one. Yeah, 25 minutes in. I have no idea how many matches we played. No idea. As of right now, I will say this. We know that the deck can get us to platinum just based on just based on these matches. You know, you don't even need what kind of win rate do you need to get to platinum? It's not too bad. It's like maybe like 33% or something like that, or 34% technically. Don't quote me on that. Dude, this hand is actually a mulligan, I think. Yeah, let's look for some creatures. Oof. Oh, it got worse somehow. Oh no, maybe I should have kept that other hand. We have tons of instants in here, to be fair, so it makes sense that we would draw hands like that sometimes. Yeah, more testing's required for sure. Yeah, going down to 6. I just hope we actually draw goodies here now. Mountain. Yeah, that's that, I guess. Twinferno not doing anything, but I really want this to do something, so hopefully we can actually see it this time. No way, dude. Are we going up against wolves? Oh, wolves could be terrifying right now. Hey, we got a creature. Let's go. And the Twinferno is open if we want to give that etching double strike if they block. It's like not the best combat trick, but it's available. Could also just get extra damage through here, but I don't think we do since we have Raiju next turn. They probably have a pretty good play here too, though. 3 mana and werewolves. Yeah. Yeah, this could be bad. Play with Fire the Chick. Okay. With 2 open. They probably swing with the Liberator because they're trying to be aggressive too. Alright. Lightning Strike. Good draw. Speaking of Lightning Strike, though, Raiju might die here. If we try to give it to Raiju, it's gonna die anyways, so let's spread it out. Because, like, as soon as we target a Play with Fire, okay, it wasn't Lightning Strike, but it's a card that we have to play around now for sure. A Natural Moonrise. Dude, this is sick. Antagonize, okay. We just go all at face. I think we just go all at face. I don't think they have any removal for this. The only thing that could foil is if they have some kind of life gain. So let's go Raiju. Counter. Go Antagonize. Double strike. 16 damage. Did we get there? Sure did. Even a Tamiyo Safekeeping wouldn't have saved them from that amount of damage. Tamiyo Safekeeping gains them 2 life. And they were at -3. Well, hey. GG. Very nice. Twinferno did a thing. I like it. Happens to pair very well with Antagonize. And it, like, matches like that, it feels like the game is just giving it to us. But I guess it really depends. This is one of those decks, guys, for sure. It's pretty simple to run, but you're gonna need practice with it. Like, I can already tell I would definitely have to practice with this one to get the plays down right, because that's a mulligan too, isn't it? Alright, let's ditch a mountain. As much as I don't like to do that, the rest of the hand is pretty solid and we can play it with the 2 mountains there, so. Okay, they're rocking Kumano too. Everyone got aggro today. That's good. It's good. I like to see it. Okay, we run down Kumano over Phoenix Chick because of the adversary. Infantry, which one would I rather die to a lightning strike? I guess infantry, unfortunately. That makes me sad, but the point here is Bloodthirsty Adversary, if we draw like another mountain, we could always keep it in hand for our 5th turn. So it hits, but it probably dies to strike. Yeah, lightning strike, nice. Hey, are they on mono red too? This might not be a Boros build, guys. This might be a mirror match. Nope, it's Boros. Well, that's okay. Nano comes down. We have another adversary. They went first too, so can we outrace them is the question. If they drop a land Raiju, then we're pretty much a goner. That's not going to stop me from trying to outrace them, though. That's not going to stop me because... well, it depends. Like, if we top deck a Raiju, it's not going to do a lot. We need a mountain as well. The Antagonize... it doesn't really get us there either. We can do 9 damage with a full swing. Another Cavalier. We're down to 6. Kami's Flare. That's what I'm talking about. We needed removal. We really, really needed some removal here. So now, if they... we got to keep 1 blocker back. I guess we still wanted a land too, though. Only having 3 is pretty rough. We save an emergency blocker, we'll be able to kill the Raiju that drops. I think we have to save 2 emergency blockers to be able to double block a Cavalier here. So yeah, now unfortunately we are defending, and if they don't play something, Antagonize could be a great defense while we get to save a creature, but Kami's Flare can hit like a Raiju right away. Oh, nighttime. Oh no, guys. Oh no. Oh, there's so many problems with that though. Right, we should probably take out the Cavalier that they were buffing that into, and this could be a Valorous Stance. That would be so good. Oh, it is a Valorous Stance. Hey, that might be a GG right there. I think it is. Full swing? No, they're not full swing. Yeah, full swing. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, trample. Trample. 6 damage comes through no matter what. Hey, GG opponent. Yeah, the Valorous Stance was rough. We did keep open the blockers. One big problem was I switched it to nighttime. But if we wouldn't... So if we would have played the Kami's Flare on our turn, it would have done the exact same thing, though. You know what I mean? We would have taken out a Cavalier, and they just wouldn't have had the chance to target anything for the counters. But technically, it only did the same thing because they targeted the same Cavalier. If they would have spread out the counters, then that... yeah. Either way, the Valorous Stance was there to win them the game. That was an interesting one. We definitely needed more land there, too, so... something to think about. We might want to go up to 24, as it sure does seem like we want to hit that 4th mana more often than not. But it also seems like we have a lot of 1 and 2 drops, and we're not very heavy on the top end, so having too much mana, well, that's where cards like Devastator would come in, huh? Okay, we go first here. That's great news. Opponent, are you sick of seeing the Phoenix Chick yet today? I'm sure it's one of the most played cards right now. Awesome little buddy. Budget friendly too. Okay, Adversary. Devastator could come down for 2. So no instants and sorceries this time for the infantry. That kind of sucks. We gotta find like a good balance. Sometimes we only see our instants and sorceries. Sometimes we only see creatures, like right now. So we have to be very cautious about board wipes, and we don't really know the extent that board wipes will go. So I'm not playing anything else. Even though we could get 2 more through, I believe there's that new 3 mana board wipe. That would be pretty bad. Wedding announcement. Nice. Nice. So we can still get through in the air here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. X is 3. Is 100% okay. Couple adversaries. Whoa, did you see how that hit the board? That was cool, man. Like, shook the entire screen. Alright, so I'm still terrified of board wipes. Depopulate would be so bad. Wandering Emperor, get that Devastator out of here. Gain 2 life. We do get to ping the Emperor. They get another 1/1 on the ground. Can block the infantry. Instant and sorcery on the top would be amazing, but not this time, huh? Squee's pretty good too. Squee's great. I like it. Make sure we hit the Emperor. If they double block infantry, then Squee's damage gets through, and infantry's not doing a lot for us right now anyways. Let's make sure we get Squee's damage through as well. So they're going to double block the Squee and we get to keep infantry. Nope. Nope. They save it back, which probably means they don't have a board wipe, because they definitely would have blocked. Or spread out the blockers if they had a board wipe. Guys, I almost just said this could be a Doomscar since they have the 5 mana. Oh man, I gotta like retrain my brain. Okay, Wandering Emperor number 2. Kami's Flare, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we run down an adversary. How do we get this damage through? We can't swing. Wedding announcement flipped nicely for them. Does get the 2 damage to their face because of the infantry. We want to hit the Emperor for sure, but they're at 6. So if we just drop an adversary and full swing at face, like we're getting so close. Alright, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We are still going to take out the Emperor, though. Either way. Let's see where they end up blocking here. Yeah, take out the adversary. Okay, we get 3 damage through. That's pretty terrific. We do lose some cards there, but they're 2 humans down from that turn. We swung with the Goblin too to kind of get the block away from the infantry as well. A Giada. Oh, this could be bad. Okay. Oh, Kami's Flare off the top, guys. Well, like I said, sometimes it feels like the game is just giving it to us. Let's full swing at the opponent's face. We play it out because we don't know what this 1 planes could be. Yeah, GG opponent. Oh man. Well, what do you guys think? We got time for 1 more? Probably. I have no idea how many matches we played, so let's do it. 1 more game. The games have been fast. The deck has been satisfying. It's a little bit weird drawing. Like the issue that I keep bringing up, of course, is the like, oh, we have only instants and sorceries. I guess I'm pretty sure the deck is only running instants actually. So yeah. Oh, we only have our instants, or oh, we're only seeing creatures here. So like those Kami's Flares that we ripped off the top in that last game, like that was so good because we need that. We need a combination of both. Great hand. And we go first. What we got here, huh? You guys think some control? Maybe. A cut down would suck on the infantry so bad, but it's not going to stop me from trying this. Okay, it didn't stick, so Okay, Lightning Strike probably should take care of Jadar before that gets out of hand. Plus, we get a great swing here, too. Actually, we probably should have swung first to see if they blocked with it. I don't think they would have blocked with it, though. I don't think so. Yeah, GG opponent. Oh, no. Come back. So we had a pretty great hand. If we found another land, then Raiju is about to hit. If we didn't find a land, infantry would hit, and there was a bunch of other stuff we could have found on the top too. Any of our 1-drops, for example. Another Kumano would have been good. Play with Fire would have been amazing with the second infantry hitting the board. Yeah, pretty good, guys. I like it. I really like it, actually. This is a fun time. This is exactly what you want out of aggro. Let's go over the deck one more time. Here it is. I don't know what I would change. The main issue with that is we don't know what the meta is going to look like at all. So, yeah. Squee was cool. It came in handy. Twinferno was awesome. Even the Devastator came into play. So the one-ofs in the deck were really good. Antagonize won us a game or two. Infantry was really cool, like we expected. I guess one of the things to think about with infantry is it is kind of hard to get it a little bit higher of attack, right? Like a trample, like a 4-5, for example. It does take some time to get to that level where you go Kumano, infantry, drop like a Kami's Flare, lightning strike the opponent's face, and even after all that, it's still only plus, it only has 3 counters after all that, right? So it does take a second to set up, but I think it's still a pretty great card, especially a great budget option too. Just another uncommon, just like Phoenix Chick, which Phoenix Chick was amazing. This card was freaking sweet. It was fast. It was exactly what you want. We even got to call it back from the grave that one game too. Ah, that was cool, man. I guess one thing you want to consider is actually going up to the 24th land as well. So yeah, 23 land, maybe that was too low. A little bit surprising that it is though, because yeah, the average mana cost is 1.9. But you might want 24 mana in here. And then if you start flooding out, go back to 23. It really depends, needs more testing for sure. But the classic like Kumano, Bloodthirsty Raiju, you're going to see like these 3 cards in a lot of different decks, which of course now Bloodthirsty has access to the Lightning Strike and the Play with Fire. So just an amazing red setup right here, and it really depends what else you want to add to that red setup after you get this amazing thing going. In this case, we went for the infantry route, and of course the Kami's Flare for the modified stuff. So yeah, I really liked this, guys. If you made it this far into the video, y'all are champions, and I super duper appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video.